This fabulous Jade Mountain resort is a luxury hotel in the Caribbean. If you've ever wanted to go there, the Jade Mountain is one of the best places you could stay at. In this video, we'll go over why you may want to stay at the Jade Mountain and the amazing architecture and features that separate it from other resorts. Before we start the video though, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, let's get started with the video. Off the coast of the Caribbean, just south of St. Lucia, is a giant beach resort, the Jade Mountain. The architect and owner, Troubetzkoy, built the resort with the intent to highlight the natural mountains without letting them dominate the resort. The Jade Mountain is about an hour's drive from the nearest town over a bumpy mountain road. There's no better introduction to the ultimate getaway. Almost everyone who stays at the Jade Mountain is celebrating a romantic occasion, from honeymoons to anniversaries and even weddings. The Jade Mountain suites are well suited to couples. If you and your loved one are looking to experience sporty luxury in the Caribbean with no frills, the Jade Mountain is the place to be. Rooms. The rooms at the Jade Mountain are incredible. First of all, you're more or less forced into the experience, as there are no technological devices here, no TVs or radios to distract you from the stunning views of the sea and the majestic Pitons Mountains poking out from it. There are 29 suites, 24 of which have infinity pools in them. They're categorized into 5 different sizes: sky, star, moon, sun, and galaxy, with galaxy being the largest, but all of them are huge. Each one has a 15-foot ceiling and a missing 4th wall. That's not a meta joke. The suites literally open out to view the ocean below. If nothing else, this delivers an authentic experience, and you can feel the jungle air on your skin. There are a few downsides to this option though. The biggest concern is bugs. However, the Jade Mountain has that covered, with a plethora of insect repellent candles and plug-in repellents, as well as a thin veil around the king-size bed. Who says function can't also be romantic? The other thing that may put you off is the fact that there is no AC, only a network of ceiling fans to keep you cool. The other notable feature of the rooms that have them is the infinity pool, which changes size depending on the size of the room. The pool is cleaned often and has lighting underneath. Bathrooms have walk-in rain showers and whirlpool tubs. Though there's no door to the bathroom, so if you bring a partner with you, be ready for that. This is definitely a place for honeymooners, and this sort of room quirk is likely why. The rooms are rounded out with a lounge area, dining table, minibar, and a place to make tea and coffee. There are also 2 sun loungers in each room pointing toward the missing wall, so you can enjoy lounging without having to hike down to the beach. Amenities. While the rooms are nice and the views are grand, there's no shortage of things to do around the Jade Mountain either. If you opted for a smaller sky-sized room but still want a pool, there is a public outdoor one for you. There's also, of course, the beach, which is owned by the sister resort Anse Chastanet, only a short hike or 5-minute shuttle ride away. There's also a beachfront restaurant and complimentary kayaking, paddleboarding, and windsurfing. Also complimentary are the daily yoga classes, hiking trails, and mountain biking trails. And on top of those, there's usually a sailing, fishing, and snorkeling trip offered as well. Outside of that though, the Jade Mountain doesn't offer much else, choosing to focus on the getaway that the Caribbean can offer rather than the tourist attractions. Back in the hotel, there's also a spa and fitness center, though both of these are fairly light on features, partially due to the rooms having most of the features you'd want in a spa anyway. And so many health and fitness options around the hotel. After all, what's the point of using an exercise bike when you could use a real mountain bike and see some once-in-a-lifetime views that you'll never forget? The Jade Mountain also offers meal packages, with the most cost-effective option being the most inclusive and covering all meals and most drinks. The Jade Mountain Club is an open layout restaurant that has views just as stunning as the rest of the hotel, with gourmet food from around the world being served every day. There's also entertainment on most nights, which can range from smooth jazz to acoustic guitar. Of course, there's also room service, where a staff member will deliver a 4-course meal and a bottle of wine. Much of the food served at the Jade Mountain is local, with the seafood being fresh caught off the shore and produce grown on the resort's land. Other things like beef are imported from the US. Staff. The staff on duty at the Jade Mountain provide impeccable service, and each room gets a private butler. These butlers are known as major domos, and their presence will ensure that your stay is as good as it can possibly be, often making it better by doing things you wouldn't even think of. For instance, upon arrival, you get nice towels and a welcome cocktail. The drink is nice, but more or less standard resort fare. However, check-ins are also done in each room initially, so you don't have to deal with reception for long. The major domos are on duty 24/7, offering anything from turn-down services to point-of-interest recommendations. And for the most esteemed guests that choose to arrive via helicopter, they will receive a personal welcome and tour from the manager. When should you go? The Jade Mountain is open almost year-round, closed only from December 18th to January 2nd. However, the rates change based on the season. Currently, the cheapest times to go are in June through October. Most people head to the Caribbean to escape the colder temperatures of their home, which means the peak times to visit are in the winter months. There are two reasons why it's cheapest from June to October. The first is that from June through August is the hottest time of the year for the Caribbean, with June being one of the rainiest months. September and October are hurricane season, so many people shy away for that reason. If you're a rain lover, June is the best time for you. And if you have no fear of storms, September or October may be the best times, offering the cheapest prices and the lowest amount of other people. If you can't stand the heat or don't want to risk a hurricane, your next best bet is going during the shoulder season, which is either mid-April to May or November through December. Prices are slightly higher, but nothing compared to the high season from January to April, where rates and demand are the highest. A 3-day weekend from June through October on the smallest suite size with no meals will run you $3,675 before travel fees and other fees. Meanwhile, picking the next suite size up with all meals paid for during the shoulder season would cost you $6,795 before other fees. Finally, for the truly wealthy, a 3-day weekend in the Galaxy Suite size during peak season will cost you a whopping $12,015 before fees. The rates for a stay at the Jade Mountain are available on their website. Why choose the Jade Mountain? At the end of the day, the Jade Resort is not for everyone. Explicitly so, even. It's adults only, so no family outings here. It also doesn't have a ton of amenities compared to some other resorts, or much in the way of convenience. There are no real options for those with a mobility disorder to get around. However, the Jade Mountain isn't for kids or people who have a tough time with stairs. It's for the young, carefree, adventurous spirit. For the honeymooner who wants to get away from it all. The Jade Mountain excels in being different from your standard resort by embracing some of the things other hotels try to erase. Instead of a glass window that extends from the floor to the ceiling, you get a wide-open view of the ocean, with all the pros and cons that comes with. If you'd prefer to see the sights of the Caribbean and only use your hotel to sleep in, the Jade Mountain is not for you. If, however, you want your hotel experience to be as rugged and immersive as the Caribbean itself, there is no better place to do so than the Jade Mountain. Thanks for watching our video. Looking for more? Check out this playlist. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss more videos by us. We've got 2 more luxury videos like this one coming up soon. Would you book a trip to the Jade Mountain, or does its lack of features turn you away? What was the most interesting part of the resort to you? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.